we're here. We're doing it. Hello and welcome to Long Shots. It's Thursday, so we're playing Kjol. I'm Sir Feffers. I am the DM for tonight, and we have a fantastic slew of players with us. Of late, we've got a couple quests. The Jarl that the party is closely affiliated to was assassinated, and when brought back through revivication, he was a vegetable. And that has to do with a lot of complicated stuff with the pain that I'm not going to get into at this moment, because it would take too long. Also, everyone welcome the amazing, the austere, the incredible Vloxen to the mod squad. Hello, Vloxen. Thank you for joining us. You're amazing. And we also finally, GoodGriefGeorge finally got on my butt, and we have the D&D Beyond plugin layout for this stream as well as the Tuesday night one. All right, yeah, let's throw it around. Taco, you go ahead, bud.
My name is Taco. I play Styx. Styx is a wizard. He's a furball. He is 50% stick bug, 50% man. What else do you need from me, Feff?
Talk a little bit about your experiences with your character of late.
I mean, as of late, our homie got murdered. Like, I got promoted at work. I got promoted at work, and then like my pseudo boss got murdered.
What?
For a split second, I was like,
confused.
dude, I'm so sorry. That sounds. Oh, we're talking about the campaign. All right.
Yeah. I mean,
I thought that was like real life. I thought you got into your work
no.
and then you found your boss just dead on the ground. Freaking Danganronpa body discovery sound in the background.
He's like, listen, I'm really sorry. I gotta go play D&D.
I know I'm supposed to give my perspective to the police, but I also have to play wizard.
I gotta go be a wizard.
Dude, where does Taco end and Styx begin? Nobody knows. I'm in 2D.
Taco with the good eyes. Unkillable.
The Undying.
Wait, why is the name of the stream Elbow Room?
That's the name of the episode. Don't worry.
I'm getting distracted. Offbeat, go.
My name is Offbeat Outlaw. You can find me in all places where Offbeat Outlaws are found, aka TikTok, aka YouTube, and Patreon should you want to support my endeavors. How is Ziller feeling? He saw his dad.
Mm-hmm. And he wasn't dead.
He's not
dead.
real.
Not in any immediate danger because I felt generous.
If he was, Ziller would have been like, okay guys, we're derailing this now, vengeance time. But he's very excited to go out on an adventure again and potentially find Luna's brother or well, not Luna's brother. I'm pretty sure we know her. Help Luna, you know who your
Who
brother
is awesome.
I do know
he's
where
our
my
mascot.
Yeah, but Farron's brother, and then also find everybody's souls, because apparently, you know, there's apparently 10 of us now who all look like us, but they're not us. And if we kill enough of them, we get our souls back. So looking forward to finding it. Yeah. Jake, go.
Oh, hi, I'm Critfail Jake. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. I do most of the cosplay content there. I'm playing Outlaw, the UNT Sorcerer Cleric. He's very interested to find out about this heart of the mountain that seems to be responsive to him, and that possibly means gaining more power, which is all he really cares about. So yeah, he's gonna go kill some people to bring back a Jarl, and if he sees anyone that looks like him in the process, he's probably just gonna off them too.
You kind of like, come here. He kind of looks like me, right? Yeah, okay. Hold person. Huh?
Get him.
He looks like me. Yeah, a little.
I mean, he's got like the same nose, kinda.
Yeah, so Luna, go ahead.
I, a little wolf spirit. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram, and I got a new backdrop for a while. Woo! And I play Farron, Horizon Walker Ranger, and she's got a cloak that can turn into wings. That's pretty nice. She's very interested in the heart of the mountain, but not for making more power, just learning about it. And then if she sees a double of herself or someone, she probably won't kill them. Unless they're a bad person.
Be murder.
Unless they're a bad person in it.
Good.
What is everyone's
Evil.
opinions on doppelgangers? Please discuss. Murder or not murder?
All right, which leaves us with Jared.
Just happy accidents.
Speaking of attitudes towards doppelgangers, Zaz the Goblin hates other goblins and would be super stoked to kill any lookalike goblins. So, yeah.
That's
Which,
loud.
yeah. Little, I don't know. I guess he's kind of chill. He's ready to, I guess, assassinate people in the name of his Jarl. Feels like
I
it
like-
probably should feel bad, but it doesn't because goblin and loyalty, I guess.
I like how our entire squad, except for Farron, we're like, killing doppelgangers. Farron's like, guys, and we're like, all right, you're on board, right?
Don't worry, we'll kill yours for you. You don't have. We'll take care of it. We
Yeah,
got
She
you.
runs into someone who looks like her, and she's like, "Dude, you gotta go. You gotta go right now. See me? Run. Anywhere near me. You ever see me go?"
Just-
Offbeat. Ziller's like eating a biscuit, and he looks over.
Hey, that guy kind of looks like you, huh, Farron?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just runs and there's just like spell sniped. Just a poof, explosion of fireball.
All right.
And that was a close one, Farron. He almost got away. And she just like, yeah.
Like, no! Why?
I don't even have to do it. All right. So, morning comes in Keep Coccyx. I'm sorry. Evening in Keep Coccyx. It has been another day or two that has passed as the party prepares to head out on their adventures. Lord Arthalos has just finished up with a meeting. He's kind of tired. He had to go through the grueling aspect of all the other local lords under Jarl Twicehewn. Very much wanted to meet him and stuff like that, and after some posturing, they all kind of showed up with kind of like the equal terms and stuff like that, but then they showed up to Keep Coccyx, and half of them are just, you know, village lords over farmsteads and the like, and so he kind of put a few of them in their place without having to necessarily do it. He was gracious enough to host a banquet. And so all the other lords have just left, you know, nothing really of note there, but you are now affiliated with the other lords and know them on a name stasis. Arthalos, you kind of step out of the hall as other servants kind of are moving in to clean everything up. What's everyone doing? What's it looking like? We've got a little bit of time before we set off to either, I assume, the Cracked Flats or the city of Ivorhalt, where Jarl Gorin, the Ivory Wall, reigns.
I'm gonna be in a courtyard or on a roof somewhere, like swinging around my new flame tongue.
Okay.
Getting used to the rapier shape as opposed to.
Sticks. Do you have any Nito burrito spells? I know we've covered this already before, but
what specifically are you looking for?
I'm looking for any. Do you have any good like second or third level spells? Any like utility spells? Because I don't have a lot of utility.
Hail Hydrate.
I need to get a drink.
We have a look-see, second or third.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You want to locate some objects?
I'll locate some objects. I'll locate them. I like locating objects.
You want some clairvoyance?
What did that do again?
You create an invisible sensor within range, aka 1 mile. in a location familiar to you, a place you've been before, or in an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you, such as behind a door. The sensor remains in place for the duration and it can't be attacked or otherwise interacted with. When you cast the spell, you choose seeing or hearing, and then you can see or hear through it.
Clairvoyance, you call that spell?
Yes, sir.
I'll take clairvoyance and add that to my spell list. Thank you.
You want some dispel magic?
Ooh, I'll take dispel magic.
All right. You want some fart form?
I'm good on the fart form, I think. Do you have detect magic?
I do. I do have detect magic.
I'd like to add detect magic, please.
All right. I'll write detect magic in your book. Do you want some tiny hut?
I already have tiny hut. I already stole it from you.
You want some slow?
Nah, I'm not slow.
All right. You want some wall of force? It'll take you 5 hours.
What spell level is that?
That's 5th.
Oh, I don't have 5th level slots yet. That's okay. That's good. Thank you.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you, Sticks.
Sticks, you step out into the hall and almost walk into a very tired-looking Arthalos.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Show me, Arthalos. You going to bed or?
Sticks.
Not a lot you can do with my name.
It's simple.
It's
good.
That it is. So how was your day?
Long. And I'm tired of people.
I mean, you were when you started the day, so.
This is true.
Like 3 dogs just go running by.
Are they Luna's dogs?
Yeah, just one has a stick, and the other 2 very much want the stick.
My leg.
Just gets dragged away. Like, oh,
Every time someone says Stick's name, all the dogs are like,
He just gets kneecapped.
What time is it? You said it's just evening,
It's
or is it like
evening,
early
yeah.
evening or late?
Early evening.
And you said it was a banquet, right? So I don't
Yeah.
need to get food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone else, of course, was welcome to the banquet as well.
And was that in the
Keep
the throne room,
conversations.
or is that?
It would have been in the banquet hall. It would have been in the mess hall,
Okay.
where they would have just
Okay.
rolled out the finery.
Did we come to any conclusions with Styx and Ziller studying? Because that's where we left off down there with them kind of like studying the heart of the mountain. Did he find anything out about that?
Not particularly. This is not something that they were taught. If the Arcanum does know about it, then they would not have access to it. It would have been locked away in the loftier positions or deeper in the vaults. Yeah. So that's something that is another quest, kind of going out and finding out more. Because the histories do not so much cover the technical side of the old Jarl and how he manipulated the Aurora, the Southern Lights.
Right.
Jarl Tolenval Lightbringer.
And you said there was no books left here.
Not
From
that
that
have
time.
not that have stayed in a readable form.
What's the guy from the college who's here? What's his name
The
again?
Inquisitor. So you find the Inquisitor. We're gonna call him the Inquisitor right now. You kind of you see him kind of scribbling away in a corner, kind of just sitting cross-legged in the throne room. And I don't believe you've brought him in on the information, or White Knuckle for that matter, on the
Right.
information of the Mountain Heart. He's taking notes on the various architecture of the room and stuff like that. He seems a little frustrated.
Wait, so where
You guys
We
are just
left-
in a hallway.
we left the banquet? Okay, so he's not near us then. Okay, which is good. I want to talk about him and not have him be there. This Inquisitor, you know him from school days, correct?
Yeah. I mean, I knew him in passing, but yes. He's all right. The guy, the Zealer, and him did the butting of the heads
That's yeah. I feel like Ziller butts heads with a lot of people.
with most.
Smash
Do you-
cut Ziller's headbutting a wall.
Haha! You win this one, Wall. Just a
I'll
line of
I'll bring you
indents.
down.
Just a line of indents.
Just blood trickling on his forehead. It's a tough one, huh?
Healing goes back into it.
Do you think we should? Would it be fruitful to tell him, or have him study the heart of the mountain, or should we keep that to ourselves?
I would like to keep it for us. If I'm being entirely honest, the Arcanum has a habit of being like, "Oh, that's kind of neat," and then no one else can know. You know.
The greater good.
We have all the power.
It will stay between us.
Do you want the berry?
That sounds lovely.
Six gives him a berry. You would not believe how good the berry bushes are doing, despite it being winter. I start walking back to the banquet.
I eat the berry. How delicious is the berry?
You gotta roll. Don't tell him.
Okay.
Roll for berry. 4 out of 20.
No.
So 2 out of 10.
It's pretty tart.
He like throws it in and just kind of like
90% sure it's a deer dropping and not a berry.
Meh. It just like doesn't say anything to Sticks as he's already walked away, but just and goes to makes his way to his room.
All right. Six, you walk into the banquet hall, hearing some of from the nearby high walls of Zaz practicing with his flame tongue. We're gonna say Luna's there, and also White Knuckle. Sorry, Farron. And White Knuckle.
I'm gonna walk up to Farron and be like, Farron, your dogs. They are running amok.
Tokyo.
What is Tokyo doing?
Tokyo is discreetly trying to like eat from her plate. See if she notices, which she does.
She definitely does. She just looks at Six. She's like, I've tried. They have been pinned up for too long.
I mean, I would imagine spending this much time in a bracelet, Pokeball, not fun.
Bracelet Pokeball.
No,
Pokeball.
Pokeball.
Anyways, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. I have a feeling that right now is the bottle episode, and I am the bottle. I'm gonna go check in on everybody.
All right.
Did you get you got any like fun childhood stories that we could like flash back to?
Not.
No.
She has some not fun childhood memories specifically.
She just kind of looks away and shakes her head.
We'll set up for traumatic ones. It's fine. Any story will do.
It's okay. We all overshare here. If you want to give me trauma dump, it's okay.
Well, the brother that we're gonna look for, I thought was dead. So
White
I don't
Knuckle
wanna
is
make
just kind of
Sticks-
like he just kind of just kind of keeps eating his stew.
I don't want to make Sticks be the type of person that just like competitively compares trauma, but I really wanted Sticks just to go, oh, did you kill him? Like, was it you? Did you do it? I can't imagine.
Just trauma one-upper. this whole bit.
Well, I would. Then this is good news, then, no?
It is. I just wonder why he left and where he's been.
Hopefully you will get to ask him yourself soon. Do you want a berry?
Sure.
Okay, there you go.
You hold out
I've
a
been
berry.
growing them in the courtyard.
White Knuckle goes, Where did you find fruit of any kind? It's the dead
I
of winter.
am a fearbog. What do you mean?
My apologies.
This one is also a 4, aka a 2 out of 10.
This one, again, very tart.
Probably not the worst thing she's ever eaten, so she's
Probably
not
not.
taste.
Very different tastes between Outlaws and Bear.
While she's chewing, Sticks is gonna offer one to White Knuckle.
White Knuckle kind of like raises an eyebrow and goes, thank you. And he's gonna reach one like gnarled hand and
His is
Take
a
it.
14.
he takes it. That's good. Thank you.
I know.
I appreciate that.
I don't-
He kind of hands you a flask.
Oh god.
I've
I
been
take a sip.
brewing in my spare time.
Oh, don't. I mean, we all have our hobbies. I take a sip.
Oh, 98 out of 100. This is damn
You're
good
dead.
moonshine.
Oh.
That's really. Is it like really good moonshine, like tastes good, or like really good
It
moonshine?
tastes
like
good and it's
jet fuel.
It's got that jet fuel. It definitely burns like moonshine, but of the moonshine burn, you still got that kind of quality to it. There's definitely not hill. It's definitely not hill wine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's like looking into the bottle. I've never
it's
had
just
anything like these.
white. It's just clear.
This is not water, but it is good. I hand it back.
He offers it to Farron as well.
Baron, who doesn't normally partake but is kind of depressed about this conversation she was having with Stick, takes a sip and immediately regrets it.
Burning a hole, just burning all the way down.
She swallows it, but she starts tearing up like immediately.
And he kind of goes, takes a long swig. You imagine this might be a part of why he sounds like this. He gets up, nods politely, turns, and kind of starts walking to the kitchen. And you hear him briefly have kind of the cook briefly kind of chews him out, but you do see him come back with like a plate of food, and he starts hobbling out. Zaz, you're kind of up there, and you hear a turn, and he's brought you some food.
Ah, cool. Just leave it there. I don't like to
Oh.
mix.
Watch out for the
Working food.
dogs. He turns and walks off.
You didn't tell me Zaz was in here.
Zaz is on the roof. Oh, sorry, on the outer wall, practicing
Oh.
with his flame tongue.
Dang it.
Also, yes, drunk sticks would be just the best. We should do a filler episode one day where all of you wake up and don't remember the night before, and Sticks is like completely out of spell slots. All right, well, anything you guys
All right,
want to do
cool.
before we go to the next day? And
I mean,
And-
Sticks can have more awkward, semi-forced conversations
absolutely
with other
go
party
for
members.
it.
I'm gonna go find Zaz.
Okay, you follow the sound of slightly it's disgruntled sounds that are trying not to sound immensely happy about this new flame tongue.
Could I say Ziller's there, like training, like has finished writing down his spells and is there training with him now, and just like
Ziller
watching the
does
sword?
also show up on the other side of the wall.
It's written in. Fast.
Yeah.
Oh, go. Are you still swing? I don't want to get too close. Are you going to continue to swing?
Yeah. Well, what's up? What is it? I'll stop for a second. I'll
Okay.
step over to a back and get like a rag and start wiping sweat off.
I mean, not much. I'm just kind of wandering around. What are you doing?
I mean, is that a trick question or?
I'd be as tricky as you wanted to be. I don't know.
Well, I'm not used to poking. I'm kind of a chopper, you know.
Ziller also
I
pops
gotta.
up.
I liking the sword.
I mean, it's warm. It's lighter. It's so easy to just move.
I
Very
mean-
pokey.
Well, yeah, he was just saying these. He said, "Oh."
You want to practice? I'm not used to the serpent's fang yet either. It's kind of slashy, but it's poisonous. I'm not used to dealing with poison. I've always been more of a blasty blaster. So
Are we gonna have a little fight? Are we gonna have a little sparring?
a non-lethal spar.
Yeah,
Zaz?
Not lethal spar.
I mean, that'd be
I
dope.
promise not to blast you. I really wanted to put the champion guy in his place. I promise I won't blasty blast.
Well, I mean, it's sure. I could use a spar.
All right. Ziller's aware that this is actually a bad matchup for him.
Are we just gonna play it straight? Are we gonna do no class features or what?
You can rage. You can rage. I'll allow you to rage and beat the shit out of me.
Oh, that's one for the jar.
Oh, damn it! Let's practice. Here's the toonie in the jar. 26 now. 26 loonies. That's like a month and a half of Tim Hortons.
All right. Let's roll initiative.
I'm also gonna roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
His Sticks joins the spar.
Six just starts cuffing up his sleeves and just.
Sticks.
No,
You guys are.
Sticks is not saying that he's involved, but
Okay.
Sticks is involved.
So you guys are on a very long wall. The gate is under you. It's roughly 10 feet 10 feet wide, and then hundreds of feet long. The two of you are roughly 30 feet from each other.
Okay.
Also, Ruffles has eaten your food. Jared, Zaz, you look over and Ruffles is just like face deep in your food, looks up, and just runs.
Yeah, you better run.
I got a 22 for initiative.
That's an 11.
I rolled a 3.
All right, we have the. I guess I should write this down. So it goes Ziller, Zaz, and then Sticks, correct?
Yes.
All damage is non-lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Sticks hasn't
Unless-
declared that yet.
Sticks, no.
The Sticks is just like, this is great. Fireball.
All right, Ziller, you're up first. What do? You got movement
All right.
speed, action, and bonus action.
So bonus action, I'm going to activate my Blade Song,
Okay.
bringing my AC up to. Did I do my math? Wait, I don't have anything on right now. Okay. This is dangerous. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna Mage Armor for my action. And
Okay.
then bonus action is going to be Blade Song. Bring
Okay.
up my AC to its functional 19.
Okay. Fair,
And
and
then
you
I'm
do
gonna
hear
move
the
back.
sound of him activating his magic up on the wall.
I'm going to move back 40 feet.
Okay.
I'm now 70 feet away.
Interesting. Okay. That's your turn. Zaz, you're up.
All right. I guess the first thing to do is to rage.
All right.
We're going for it.
Oh, you're Totem Barbarian too. You resist everything.
Yeah.
Ultimate
Zaz is
punching bag.
genuinely genuinely the worst matchup for Ziller, I think.
Is it just a reaction that you can half damage after that?
Nah, as long as he's raged.
So I can half as long as I'm raged and it's not psychic.
Right,
I
but
think
then you have like a
psychic.
rogue ability that halves.
But I have uncanny dodge, so any one hit on my turn, I can half that again.
Just gonna like smack. Oh.
Yeah, that's
Oh, okay. Oh, all
how
right.
that goes.
I mean, you did face check a dragon attack, so.
True.
I'll I was gonna, just wait till we're both ready to go, but that's fine, and I'll double move. Just get back into melee range.
Alright, is that your turn? Use the dash action. All right, Sticks, you're up.
Okay. Can I get to within 30 feet of Ziller?
He used the dash action, so I'm gonna say no.
I didn't use the dash action. I moved back.
Oh,
40
Ziller.
feet.
Ziller's on the other side of Zaz.
So I'm like
Is it-
So
70,
so they both have moved farther away from you.
Okay.
like
I'm
70
gonna-
feet away. I'm 70 feet away from where we started.
Yeah.
I'll 70 feet
So he's
away.
probably about 100 feet away from you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move 30 feet in their direction,
Okay.
and that puts me how close to Zaz?
I want to
40
say,
feet.
yeah.
If Ziller was 70, then I'll be 65 at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, so I'd be 35 feet. Can you just be like 30 feet away?
No.
Imagine where you were just 30 feet away instead of 35. All right. Then I'm gonna cast dancing lights and have them like float above everybody and make
Okay.
it be like arena lights.
Okay.
Thanks,
Arthalos
stage manager.
catches a glimpse out his window and gets out on the balcony and just like watches.
Nice.
The
Coach.
actual peanut gallery.
Coach actually shows up. You didn't hear him like appear. You're up in your rooms. He shows up and goes, care for a wager.
Who's it sent
He's
to?
saying it to
Wait, who's this?
Arthalos.
Oh. Like he got
wager.
What are you doing in my room?
I was tidying up. We don't have enough servants yet. You look over and your room actually is like tidied up some.
All right, cool. I guess. After everything I've seen, my money's on Zaz.
Unfortunately, I also am rooting for the goblins, so maybe we'll just enjoy it. All right. Ziller, you doing any, Farron, you doing anything?
Yeah, at this point, she's come up and is curious of why she heard
Okay.
Ziller's magic.
You can see them up on the wall. White Knuckle is nearby also watching.
How far away are they? Like how far down?
It's only the second story, and then they're up on the wall, so they're actually only like 10 feet below, maybe 30 feet away.
Oh, okay. All right.
So 10 squared plus 30 squared equals C squared.
19 initiative, just in case.
Okay. All right, Ziller.
Okay. I said I wasn't gonna blast you. Said nothing about hexing you. I'm going to designate you as my Hexblade's cursed target. Gonna point at you. I'm like, sorry, but also you're dangerous. This is me showing respect for how powerful you are. And then I'm going to I've learned from my fight with the other champion. I'm going to use mirror images and cast that on myself.
Okay.
So with one of my packed slots. So these images appear around me, 3 of them, and we all high five each other. We're like, we're gonna get him.
Just a 3-way.
This is a tough nut to a 3-way.
Mm,
All right, Loki. Okay,
My
so
mind's telling me no.
is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right, it's technically
Yes.
Arthalos's turn now, because he rolled a 19 for initiative.
he's just gonna hold an action.
Okay, Zaz, Zaz, you're up.
Okay, so can I get a quick summary of what Ziller's turn was?
Yeah, he hexed you and then cast. Sorry, go ahead.
I Hexblades
I-
cursed him, and then I cast mirror images on myself.
Mirror image.
Uh-oh.
Zaz, don't disconnect on me.
Zaz, no.
Zaz, no.
Tune in next week.
Quick, quick.
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, there you are. There you are.
You disconnected there for a bit, homie.
Oh, he did it
Yeah,
again.
I'm having some issues here.
All right, we're gonna go to break real quick.
Tune in.
And we're back.
Are we?
We are.
For now.
So that makes it the turn of Zaz. He did the hexing, Hexblade's curse, and then he cast mirror image.
Yes, and then I did not move. Mhm.
So Zaz is going to ignite his flame sword, flame tongue,
Mhm.
and do the attacks.
All right.
All right.
So even though I've got 3 duplicates out, this hit is gonna hit me if you roll above my
Nice.
AC.
It's the roll is a 22.
I'm gonna shield that. That's not gonna hit me.
All right. Cool. Then I will swing again.
Okay. That's
And
gonna
you-
hit a duplicate.
You just hear from
Cool.
above. Oh, a strong hit from Zaz, but deflected by Arthalos' booming voice of thaumaturgy as Arthalos just begins commentating.
Are you commentating? This is a spar.
Focus on the task at hand.
That's a 26 to that roll.
Oh.
Okay, that's gonna
That's gonna
delete
be-
one of my duplicates. I've got 2 left.
All right.
That is all the things that I can do.
All right, Sticks, you're up.
Sticks. Who am I behind? Am I behind Zaz?
You're behind
or...
Zaz.
Okay. Sticks is going to move 30 feet closer to Zaz. How many feet am I away from Offbeat? Or from Ziller?
Well,
they're
That's
closed
like
on
5
each
foot
other.
from me,
Yeah.
so that's 10 foot.
Oh, you guys
were
are on
in
top
melee.
of each other?
Yeah.
We're in melee.
Yeah, I'm gonna back it back up. Be like, wait a minute, no,
A little too close.
a
Little
little
hot.
bit too much. Oh, they're in melee. And what I was gonna do doesn't make any sense anymore.
Hail Hydrate. Brought to you by Bold Rock.
Thank you, George.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
You know?
Sometimes we just know.
So, Ziller / Offbeat.
Hmm.
When Zaz or when Ziller dances, because Zaz is not the dancing goblin.
Hmm.
When Ziller dances, like you dancing to music, you humming your own tunes, you singing your own song, you got AirPods in.
Is there no music?
As much as I would like to say there's AirPods, he enters his blade song by like bouncing his sword off the ground and catching it, and it hums like it's like a tuning fork basically, and he just kind of like delicately dances his feet to a non-sensing rhythm, but there's just this hum over the battlefield,
Just this.
and you can kind of just hear like a.
All right.
But that's not Ziller making that sound.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast deafness on Ziller
Interesting.
just for the sake of doing
He
it.
needs a save.
Yeah, I need a con save from Ziller.
It'd be so
con
funny if they
save?
both just turned on sticks.
What's that's an 18.
You needed a 17. You're good.
Okay. I'm proficient in con saves because I started as a fighter.
All right, that's it.
All right, that Farron, you doing anything?
She's gonna activate her wings and she's gonna be like hovering above it just in case she needs
Okay,
to
she's-
break something up.
She goes into the air. All right, back up to the top of the round, Ziller.
All right. I'm set up now. I can do a thing.
Yeah, George, they're kind of having a little mock. They're having a little sparring round. Zaz and Ziller, and then Styx is doing his thing with
I'm going
Arthos
to-
commentating.
I'm going to cast Hex now. Yes, because that will work. Because
Okay.
mirror images is not concentration, surprisingly. I'm gonna cast Hex upon Jared, on Zaz, and now
Jared's like,
now I'm gonna swing. First hit. This is just a sword swing. That is a 21 to hit.
It does hit.
oh,
Nice. Okay. I'm going to add on a Battle Master technique on top of this, so I need a strength save.
the Inquisitor is just
From me?
yeah.
Yes.
The Inquisitor has appeared by White Knuckle, and he's taking notes.
13. So that is 13, 18, 24 plus 12, 36 damage. So I know it's all the same to you.
All right. Wait, that's one hit.
Yeah.
You said 36.
Yes.
The 18.
I can.
I think it's
Can
18.
do math.
18. Yeah, that's 18. 18 is halved.
As I math in my
Excellent.
head, be proud of me.
Good job, bud.
Good
Yeah,
job,
I
Jake.
can do math in my head. Cool. That strength save is an 18, by the way.
All right, you make the save. That was trip attack. I'm going for your knees.
You can keep trying, because I'm raged.
I know, this is like not a good
And I have a +5. And I'm proficient.
the big problem.
He's low to the ground.
This
He's
booming
a media problem.
this is a booming blade now as well, so that is 24 to hit.
24 hits.
All right. So that is going to be all of this damage plus an extra 2d8.
It's always nice to start off the session with a little bit of combat.
Yeah. I didn't even know I was going to start a fight. Ziller 5 minutes ago. Hey, you want to fight? I need another strength save as well.
All right.
Okay, so this is longsword damage, poison damage, hex damage, battle master technique damage, booming blade damage. Yes. Okay. I'm just making sure I'm not adding too many dice.
Strength save is a 26, by the way.
26. Okay, yeah, you make it. That is 6, 11. Wait, 6. That's 14, 19. 26, 31 plus 12.
What's up, Taff? Thanks for
31
coming in.
plus 12 is 46 halved. That is 23.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna action surge and do this again. That is a 28 to hit.
28 hits.
This is my. I've used 3 of these. I'm gonna save it. Battle Master technique. I do get this actually. Where are you? That is 9 plus 5. That is 14 plus 12. That is 26 damage. Halved is to 13. And then last hit. 25 to hit. Booming Blade and the final Battle Master technique. I need another strength save. And That is 16, 23, 24, 25, 29 plus 12. That is 41 half to 20.
All right, strength save is a 28.
That makes the save. And Ziller, after going, die, he's going to, yeah, he's gonna actually move back. He's gonna move back 10 feet.
Okay, so you've got another 50 feet before you hit wall and stairs.
Yeah,
Get
I'm gonna
that-
take back 10 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
You get that attack of opportunity escape, or
Yeah. You can. You can hit me. You can get the attack of opportunity.
cool.
You did an uncanny dodge, right?
Yeah, I already
The-
did my uncanny dodge. Yeah,
Well, that's a reaction, isn't it?
Ah, you may not attack of opportunity.
you're right. You're right. Good catch.
All right. So that's
An
Ziller.
impressive flurry from Ziller, but it seems to do not as much damage as he would have liked.
Thank you, commentator.
If it had, I'd be on the floor.
That is how duels work, commentator.
All right, Zaz, you're
He
up.
runs away now, but Zaz is following up for another attack.
All right.
The
See if
chat
I
is
can
rooting for
produce
You
Jerry.
are
images.
sheathed in booming energy, by the way. So if you move, you'll take additional booming blade damage.
Ah.
All right. Which one am I hitting?
Okay, so you're gonna take the damage. Are you gonna run up to me and try and attack me?
Oh, you did move.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Why not? I don't have really any range game. That's not the point of this spar at all.
Yeah. 18 thunder damage.
All right.
Okay.
Now, which one am I hitting?
You're hitting me again.
That's a 21.
I feel like we've done this dance before.
We have done this precise dance.
Shield.
Ah! You use that one more time, I'm throwing you off this wall.
The chat is divided on
Can
who
I
they think will win.
counterspell?
Don't you dare.
Do it! Do
Are you
it!
doing it? Are you
Out of
doing it?
range, I'm gonna do it.
Are you doing it? If I believe it fizzles.
Dillard
Shield's
just,
first
like,
level.
Mouth agape looks at Sticks.
And then gets smacked.
Just like
All right.
And Styx joins the fray!
Me. Sticks
Roll
with the
your
good
damage.
eyes.
This is
Sticks
All right.
everlasting. All right, is that your turn? Zaz?
Uh,
Quite.
Okay.
No.
gotta-
Alright. Oh my goodness, how does this work? I don't have the real dice tonight. I've got to use the fake dice.
Ew.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know where that roll went to. So let me get my phone out. Here with here.
Offbeat Fells offended.
Alright, so that's
He
26
will remember
damage.
this betrayal.
26 damage for the first hit, and then I will attack again.
All right. That's gonna hit a duplicate.
Alright, the duplicate is toasted with a 28 to hit.
Okay,
Brief
goodbye,
give of the
duplicate.
sword and then through the illusion.
I have one more duplicate now.
I will also. Yeah, I will also burn my second wind.
Ooh. Getting back a little HP. How are we looking on hit points, guys?
Not.
I have-
I mean, I'm at half.
I'm at 3/4.
All right.
I got a big 4 hit points back.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Get that sick first level fighter.
Sticks, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna get within 30 feet of Zaz,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna cast haste.
What's the wrong with you?
Yes. Oh my god.
Thanks, this is supposed to be a friendly spar. I'm not even using my magic properly. I'm not using Eldritch Blast.
Zaz goes zoom. All right, that's
And
Sticks'
then-
turn.
No, it's not.
Oh my god.
And then, and then Styx is gonna start slowly backing away, and then drop concentration.
He goes, oh.
Wow.
All right. Farron,
So Zaz is stunned.
he goes,
The heck was that? Change my mind, I'm gonna throw you off this wall, Sticks.
Yeah, want to kill Sticks?
I mean, honestly, we were gonna have a friendly sparring match.
I just wanted to test out your sword and just see
So-
how it goes.
so Moon runs into y'all's midst and is just trying to break up the fight because Moon does not understand. It's Farron's turn.
Or just gonna. It's okay. Get out of there. Trust me.
Runs away, but stays like
Nothing's worse
next to
than that.
Sticks, just like
If Moon gets hurt, guys, we're gonna have an issue.
Styx,
It just turns
Sticks
into a
looks at
party
Moon.
free for all as we all turn on each
and
other.
that's the end of the
Looks at
round.
Moon.
And that's the end of the round. Going back up to Ziller, everybody gets their reactions back.
Ziller just sheaths his sword and says, "This is stupid. Screw you, Sticks."
Okay.
I fire off 3. I just cast fly on myself as my action,
Okay.
and I fly away. I fly to bed.
And that's the end of combat then, unless Zaz, your turn, I guess. Sticks is still in
Oh, he's
combat.
stunned.
Oh, true.
Yeah, no, my turn is I'm there. I'm just hanging out.
All right, let's say combat ends, unless
actually
anybody
anti-vibing.
objects.
I mean, I could dimension door to Ziller's room.
Shows up.
Do
He's
you
in bed like.
want
Do you?
No.
Okay.
How far away? You said it was like 30 feet. They were like 30 feet away from me.
Roughly, yeah.
Okay.
I'm like 80 feet now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll cast Cure Wounds on Zaz.
Okay. Coach is gonna laugh and head back downstairs out of your room.
Am I so I'm not stunned. 6 seconds has passed.
Correct, but
Yes.
your turn also passed, so it's Styx's turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna dimension door into the castle.
Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Arthalos would have gone before Zaz, so Zaz, you are good to go, and you're not. It is your turn because Arthalos rolled a 19 for initiative, and then he cast that. So Zaz, it is your turn.
However,
Yeah, but
Zaz can't move or take action.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the
Right.
spell
Yeah.
fixed it. My bad.
No, I'm just healing it, not like taking
Got it, thank you.
Zaz's away.
Yeah, and
Going
then
down
I'm
to the
bouncing
next.
back
Styx, you
inside.
said your dimension dooring away.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll
Fair.
hear in the distance. Sticks!
I'm
I
also
think I
changing
won.
my packed weapon to a club. I'm gonna
It's a
club
good old-
Sticks.
Get a bonk him. Get the button ready.
After the friendly combat is over, Moon, after some Moon needs a little calming down, but
It's gonna come down and give him good rubs. They were just playing, baby. I know.
after you also, everyone kind of hears a low rumble chuckle of the dragon that had kind of poked his head out and watched the fight, and you see like the low rumble of chuckle as he recedes back into his cave. All right, so party, we need to decide where we're heading. Everyone gets a long rest. Are we going off to the Cracked Flats? Are we going off to the city of Iverholt? Are we going somewhere else?
Before we take a long rest for the night, I'm going to meet up with Styx
Okay.
and Zilla real quick.
All right. So who do you go to first? Because Styx is somewhere in the hold. You could also go to Ziller's room and knock on his door.
I would choose to believe that Ziller and Styx are having a less than friendly pillow fight.
Right,
about
which is
what
what
just
I
happened.
assumed.
Yeah.
All right. So Arthlos, you go to the door and you go to knock and you hear.
I was having a friendly spar. You ruined it.
I wanted to be involved,
Then you should have asked, you moron.
but it's more fun to mess with you.
Then you didn't want to be involved. You wanted to be a dick.
This is a lot coming from you. Styx turning into Reinhardt.
You always do this every time.
Oh my god.
This was literally the first one.
That
Pulls
makes
out.
it every time.
Watching the back and forth, just
Oh, Arthur.
Like mid-swing. Hi, oh hi, Arthlos.
This was what their dorm life was like.
I didn't want to interrupt. It was very entertaining, but I have a favor to ask of you.
Yeah, sure.
No.
What's up?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
What's the highest level spell you can cast?
I can cast 4th levels, but Styx can cast higher.
5.
Would you mind hitting me with some spells?
Okay, like actually, or like just cast them in the general area.
Like, hit me.
Oh, okay.
Single target spells.
Oh, I don't
Looks
have
at the
any.
nice room around you.
I have some spells that I can upcast.
Zilla's room is not going to be Zilla's room by the end of this.
Do you want
Yeah,
some?
all of my 5th level are like area.
Oh, okay.
I have some. I have a few single targets I could upcast to 4th level. Would that work?
Yeah, that'll work. It's just whatever the level of the spell when it is cast.
Oh, I can 5th level cast Phantasmal Killer for you.
So Styx starts going through his spell book, finds Phantasmal Killer, and slowly kind of looks up.
I start getting ready to cast Scorching Ray. All right, this hits multiple times. Does that work? This is like you're gonna hit it with like 5 beams. Does that work for you? Is
Yeah,
that
that's
good for you?
fine.
All right.
To be technical, I need 6 seconds in between your attacks.
You can't get 6 seconds in between. I'll just
No, not yours. Between yours
okay.
and Styx.
Okay.
Yame, change this episode name to Just Hit Me. Pretty please, thank you.
Hit me with your passion.
Ziller takes out his like crystal ball, pulls it in front of him. Then he like spreads his hand, and then these 5 blades begin pointing and spinning, and then they all point at Arthlos. And then I go fire, and then they all blast at you. So
Arthlos just pulls out and holds the rod of absorption and just absorbs the spell's energy into the staff, into the rod. Thank you.
Styx is counting on his hands. And after that, I'll cast cast Phantasmal Killer. Does it have to be like I roll the hit, or can it be a you roll the save?
As long as it's targeting me, because the spell doesn't actually go off, because I just absorb it into this as my reaction. It's
cool.
just absorbing the spell, so it doesn't matter.
I do the thing. I also really want this spell just to happen because I want to know what like the worst nightmare of Arthalos is.
Ooh, Arthalos, what is your worst nightmare?
He
Cold.
he may never know because it just gets
A
absorbed
world where
into the
fire
staff.
never existed.
I mean,
Cold, dark. His dad is somewhere in the room.
That's just describing his dad.
I mean,
All right. White Knuckle comes into the room. White Knuckle, you hear him coming from like up the stairs, like he busts through. He's in his nightgown. He's got like the little hat. He's
Little
got
hat.
a huge mace. And he's like Coach quickly behind him with a dagger.
We were just casting spells into a
just-
stick.
still holding the rod.
I did not think you want to say it that way, Ziggler.
I appreciate what y'all are doing, but it's all good. At ease or whatever.
Apologies. And he turns and walks off, and you hear the tramp of the other guards.
You
It's, like,
guys,
all
you guys
kinda
are great.
confused.
Keep up the good work.
We're a combative bunch. I think we're gonna create some issues for these people.
Yeah, they're all just like stressed. And whenever the party's not around, they're all like around the banquet table, like, one day we're not gonna show up because it'll just be, and then someone's gonna get a sat. We're all gonna lose our jobs.
You'll just be under new management. It's okay. Do you want more spells?
Sure.
All right.
We do it again.
I'm just gonna blast all my remaining spell slots into it. So that is 3 second levels, 3 third levels, and yeah.
Coach does remain, and as he witnesses what y'all doing, he goes, saving them for later, eh?
You're a peculiar gentleman.
Thank you.
This is not a compliment, Coach.
No. No one's ever told me I was a gentleman before, so...
That should be plenty. Thank you. I
Oh.
appreciate it.
I have more. Do you want two more 5th level slots?
I'll wait.
3 4th level?
He gets full, he doesn't notice, he gets blasted.
Tell me what your nightmares are.
We're all just like, and kablamo, complete. Wow.
Oh!
And then we look up.
Oh no!
Oh no. Yeah, this should be good enough for now.
Okay.
All right,
Long
nap, nap.
rest time.
All right, party, where are we going?
Canada.
Crack flats.
Wait, no. Wherever Farron's brother is.
Yeah, wherever. Yeah.
So-
that one.
Okay, yeah, you guys, the Crack Flats, there's one person out there somewhere who shares a soul with Jarl Twicehewn. There's also a person who shares a soul with Jarl Twicehewn in the city of Iverholt, and then also we have all the other quests for the city of Iverholt.
Which is the one that's nearest to Farron's brother?
That would be the city of Iverholt, yeah.
Okay, then we should go there.
Okay. So, the night passes. Everyone gets their full rest, all their spell slots back, all of their hit points. Fast forwarding a little bit to the party using the teleportation circle to appear in Iceholm. A very different individual than the one you guys conned the last time. You don't see him anywhere. Looks up and goes, "Ah, yes, hello and welcome, Lord Arthalos and his merry crew of named ones. Is there anything I can do for you?"
We want to get to Iverholt.
Iverholt, of course. And he starts writing some stuff down and goes, "Anything else before you go?"
Cheez-Its.
I'm afraid I don't have any snacks on hand.
In that case, I don't know what else to ask.
All right. Send in. In comes a kind of wide-eyed mage, wiping away the sleep. Iverholt. Hey! And he leads the party into another room and starts preparing the teleportation circle. The party steps into the teleportation circle. In another jarring event later, you appear in this massive room. You notice the temperature drops a little bit. And what to say about this room? Multiple pillars, very similar. This is the same organization that runs all the teleportation circles within the Jarl's kingdoms and city-states. The only real difference here is there are a surprising amount of Aarakocra, and they all seem to be in some kind of uniform of kind of plate with kind of a ornate symbol of two white wings. And as you guys show up, a halfling kind of approaches and goes, "Oh, welcome to Iverholt. Can I get your names?"
Is Ziller, Monkey Paw, O'Crack named one?
As he says that, as you say that, you notice he shoots a glance over to one of the snowbirds, is what they're called. And continues. All right, anyone else?
The cold.
As Dragonbane.
Absolutely, thank you. The cold. Am I to understand that you are Lord Arthalos?
The very same.
Well, my sincerest welcomes. Are you going to be needing any servants today as you visit this land? Any
So-
messages to be sent anywhere at once?
We need servants.
Of course.
For employment? Lord Arthur
Whatever
Ross
you
is
need,
not-
my lord. You are a
Sure.
welcome guest and ally to the Ivory Wall.
Couldn't hurt, I guess. I don't know.
We'll have someone sent quite away. Looks over to Farron and Styx.
I am Styx. Hello.
Hello.
Oh wait, do you want the name? I'm the. Oh, hold on. I forget it is new to me. I am Styx the Undying.
The Undying. And yourself, miss.
Farron. And then she kind of pauses. The Yaffa.
Absolutely, thank you. And how long can we be expecting you to be staying? Intent? Anything like that we might have on record for you?
We're staying on official business from Jarl Twice Hewn.
Thrice.
Thrice Hewn.
Absolutely.
We are unsure how long our stay might last. It could be a week, could be longer, depends how long we get our job done.
Right. Well, a couple of things to note. None of you have actually been here before. Couple of things of note. We are jam-packed. Most of our population lives outside the city, and of course it is winter. So you are within the inner ring. If you go past the outer ring, it's gonna get a little tight. Just letting you know there's a lot of people. It's your first time here. This land is quite strict. Jarl Goran holds a tight rein on his what he sees as law, and he looks at all the other he looks around at the snowbirds. He goes, I would quite recommend keeping your nose out of trouble. Not saying anything against you guys, just letting you know. He continues. Also, there is a fantastic inn of your status where someone of your status would find themselves not lacking. It is known as the Pale Cheshire. And he also, I have these, and he pulls out a couple of brochures that all seem uniform stamped. This is the new technology that you have not seen before. That is the typewriter? No, sorry, the
Type
printing
stamper?
press. Yes, printing press. You've never seen this technology, but there's all sorts of information about the city as a whole and a map on the back, and starts handing them out and goes, if you have any questions, either flag down one of the snowbirds, but I will have a guide sent to you at once. Where shall they find you?
How did you write out all these pamphlets?
I did not. We have a new technology.
Also, here, I don't want one.
Okay.
I don't need it.
Zaz can't read.
He's like, of course. He's looking up at a goblin and seems a little displaced by the fact. Because, you know, with other smaller sized races, it's a lot of like, yeah, we're the same size, and it's like, how dare you?
What exactly are the Arakakra? They all seem to be in a uniform. Are they unionized?
And one of them kind of steps forward and goes, hello. We are the policing force of this city. We have heard much about you, Monkey Paw. And he extends one hand.
Only terrible, I should assume?
Enough that, frankly, and I can say this without offense, friend, we'll be keeping an eye out for you. And he
That
turns.
should probably be wise. I'm a problem.
Have an excellent day.
Why does
He turns,
Ziller
"My
give
lord."
me?
Walks
Why
off.
does Ziller give me Coach Steve from Big Mouth vibes?
Because it's in there. It's in there. An absurd being whose power is unmatched. I'm a problem.
All right. The party
Well?
steps out into the city. The first thing, sorry, unless there was something else you wanted to cover there.
I was just gonna say,
Okay.
let's head out.
All right. The party steps out into the city. The first thing you notice is that there is not any snow within the inner ring of this city. You kind of look down and you realize that the Zaz notices it first. The cobblestones are all warm to the touch. Every road seems to be inlaid with arcane runes, similar to the ones you guys saw in the city that you saw with Crazy Martin. Which melts away the snow, and kind of you see little rivets that drift them out into the outer city, the outer rings. Massive keep in the center of the inner ring, all made of white stone. The majority of everything you see is made of a white stone of one shape or another, one make or another. And again, this city is probably 10-ish miles large. This is easily the largest city in Kjol. The low places being the most populated with people, and this is the city. Jarl Gorin is the only Jarl who can keep up with Jarl Twicehewn or Thricehewn in magic items, but apparently he's got the manpower that outstrips Twicehewn. And indeed, you can see that this place is really well made. Wide open streets. You're not sure about the outer ring yet. You haven't seen it yet. Posture check. Thank you, Vloxen. But the only other thing really of note, aside from everyone looking pretty well dressed, is there are many of these snowbirds just flying around the city. Many of them kind of at attention in the sky surrounding this keep. I'll post a picture of the keep in the Discord.
Semi-player and character question.
What's
Could
up?
we potentially assume that because he's employing like snowbirds, like essentially an outside policing force in a way, that he doesn't have, that he either has equitable numbers of named ones to Twicehewn or less?
That is something you'll have to find out.
Okay, fair enough.
Jarl Gorin is the one that struck down Lightbringer, who was the predecessor for Keep Coccyx. Jarl Gorin historically perceived that Lightbringer became corrupted and just marched out and slew him. This is the America of Kjol, where it's like the major policing force. They decide what is. Jarl Goran basically decides what is right. He is lawful good.
Police.
America's not so much.
America
America's
as
not so
lawful
much
good.
lawful good. I just mean, like America, they're the predominant policing force of the low places, which is where like 80 to 90% of people are.
They don't have Texas accents. I'm revolting.
Don't tempt me, dog.
I will start a union with the Outer Ring. Don't let me unionize them.
Don't let me.
The proletariat shall rise.
All right, so
Hydrate.
thank you. I'm posting the keep in the Discord. Just imagine with more white stone. That's cider. My apologies.
My apologize.
I apologize.
I am apologize.
Spaghetti.
Well, this guy clearly has an ego.
Now-
Says Ziller.
Was Gorham the one who was good friends with Twiceune, or was that a different one?
That was a different one, but they are
Okay.
definitely allies. Twiceune
Right.
is not lawful by any means, but he is good.
What was the name of the one that was like super close with them?
That is Jarl Isix. No name.
Who may or may not still be good friends with him. Hashtag deck things.
Many things.
You do see various chimney smokes, various columns of chimney smoke. But
I'm gonna say Ziller is very uncomfortable in this city, considering this represents everything that Thud is against, and this is where him and Thud align. He does not like big. He doesn't like the
this
police.
is very large.
Ziller likes freedom.
It seems like Jarl Goran keeps a tight fist over his city. You do see the Pale Cheshire roughly 3 blocks down. It just shows a white cat on a sign with a big silly grin. Kind of tail wrapped around a mug. 5-story building, very nice. Speaking of food.
Food?
Dude?
Dude, the dude. Hello, Thud. You wanna chit chat?
Ziller,
Hello?
this place stinks.
I can't help but agree.
Impress me.
Oh, Dude, not here. They are already watching me.
And that's when he does not respond.
I'm sorry, Thud. I'll figure it out.
You denied doing anything in his name in Iceholm, and now the bill has come due. On that
Okay,
one.
Fine. Ziller, remembering this, goes, all right, Thud, listen. I'll figure something out, but give me time. Because they're already watching me. I can't just do something.
Do not leave this city until I am sated.
I'll figure it out. Let's
It's gonna
just
be
say
fun.
an accident shall happen. As they tend to do.
Baron, how many dogs you got out right now?
Probably just Tokyo, because there's
Just
a lot
Tokyo?
of people here.
Tokyo's kind of
I'm not
like
gonna deal with that.
looking around at all the new, looking around at all the new people, all the new smells. Just seems not alarmed. Again, within the inner city, it's not nearly as packed. You see a lot of nobles and a lot of like higher class merchants and richer folk and the like, and there's significantly less of them. The inner city is probably 2 miles, the inner ring, 2 miles around. Whereas the rest of the city takes up the 8 miles of huge. The walls are massive. Also, Styx, you do see 1 or 2 furbolgs.
Huh?
Yeah. You see all the known races present: dwarves, gnomes, halflings, Elves, of course, humans. You're surprised that humans are not the dominant race. It's actually a pretty mixed batch. You even see a few half-orcs, a couple of Goliaths. No E1T. And of course, no goblins. Zaz, you do note that you get a few looks every now and then. No one's doing anything about it. And also, just a reminder that there are 3 mountains to the east of the city of Iverholt, and they have recently been infested with goblins, which is a new development. Jarl Perenna was tasked with never letting anything come out of the northern wastes, east of the high places. And the meeting that the Jarls had during the Festival of the Thaw was in part to talk about how they have this issue. The only thing you quite remember is that Jarl Gorin is having a hard time dealing with it because you really can't assault his city. It's in the middle of vast plains, and then the mountains off to the east, but they're dug in there like ticks, and he has of yet full-on marched on the mountains. He's been, but he hasn't found any means to deal with the issue of the goblins easily.
I'll pull my hood up.
Okay.
Is there any place where Ziller can learn spells?
There is a branch of the college here. It is not as prestigious by any means, but they do have a vast library. Also, as you're kind of looking down the main highway towards the keep itself, you see roughly 100 statues of the bloodline of Jarl Gorin. And you kind of look the other way, and the statues continue, and you can see where Jarl Gorin's statue is. Arthalos. Speaking of said library, this bloodline is so long that this city's been here for so long, they might know a thing or two about the shattering of the pain. That library might be worth taking a look at. Snooping around a little bit.
I will absolutely do that.
Okay.
That library is where also spells can be learned as well.
Would they have like the histories of Gorham, like overthrowing
Well, you'd have to go and find out.
Boyo?
Would they potentially also have architecture books relating to structures of the wall?
It's possible.
Blueprints, you could say.
Blueprints. Maybe notable pillars, load-bearing pillars. Ziller's gonna say, well, I think right now the main thing we need is information on this city. You know?
Oh, hi!
Hello?
You look down, there's a gnome.
Hello there.
Hi there. He's got a badge on his shoulder, kind of a sack, on, kind of one of those like throw sacks on the side, like a satchel kind of a thing, kind of high collared, in a not a mage's robe, but a robe. And he kind of puts his hands in front of us. I am here to help. My name is Thomas. Thomas the 15th.
Were there 14 other Thomases before you?
My father and before him.
A lot of Thomases.
Yes.
Well, so are you the servant sent by the crew over in?
Servant. Yes.
Apologies, I'm not up to date on the vernacular of this.
No worries.
What term do you prefer?
You may call me. Yeah, I guess I'm a servant.
Are you happy with that?
Do you need?
I live in a very nice house.
Blink twice if you want us to kidnap you.
He's kidding. Such a
You're
such
tall.
a fun sense of humor. Our friend Styx
I take out
has.
the imaginary bag of devouring I wish I had.
All right. Well, Thomas, do you mind showing us around to the library, if there is one? We need
Absolutely.
information.
Is there anywhere I should be bringing your luggage? Is your luggage coming? Is it? Kind of looks around. Oh, y'all are
See
the
what I
walking
got on
types,
me?
huh? Apologies.
I haven't changed clothes in 5 years.
Okay.
Sticks
seems-
takes out
he
his
seems-
jacket,
Yeah.
like his overcoat, and just dust and sticks and like everything.
You note
I
that he
can
does a little double take.
prestidigitation that for you, Sticks. Why are you keeping it dirty?
You note that he does a little double take as he spots the robe of many eyes as you do that, and he goes and he kind of pales a little bit. It seems like he's used to hosting noble families and kind of bringing them to luxurious places and stuff like that. He might not be accustomed to being host for adventurers, and but you don't see him complaining, and he goes right this way, and he begins promptly walking into the city proper.
So tell me, Thomas the 15th.
Yes.
How does the city run? It seems like there aren't many. Are there named ones here, or is it just the?
Oh, there are
the
many named
birds?
ones. Our legion is large. Many of them are out and about, though. We have a standing army that's quite sizable, though.
And is that standing army the birds, or is that a separate thing?
No,
or is it-
that is our policing force. Jarl Gorin brought them into the fold many years ago. Might have been his father, actually. I'd have to check. They've been here longer than I've been alive, I'll say that. An entire clan of Eric Akra.
They just vibe.
They just vibe.
Curious.
This feels like very modern slang that they'll be using in these settings.
You do note.
I'm inventing it.
Thanks. You do note that this is the least Viking-esque city you've come to so far. They've got, printing presses. Their city is probably the most advanced. But that said, it's still very much medieval. But you do have a little bit of the culture shock where you're coming from. You going through cities of those kind of, stone thatch roof and stuff like that. Whereas here you can see tile on the ceilings. Tiled ceilings or just stone. Tiamas the chick.
Thomas.
That hurts. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Theamus. You know what? I like Theamus. No, I won't.
You know, Tim. You know, like how everyone shortens Timothy to Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't they shorten it to Moth?
Get
No
out.
Question.
Why is Tom Tom? Why not Mass? Huh?
Hello, my name's Thomas. You can call me Max.
You call me Thomas.
You call me Little Tommy.
Zaz, even with your hood up, you do note that some of these snowbirds do kind of not follow, but kind of patrol consistently in the area that the party goes.
Are we getting profiled? Holy crap! This is
Yeah,
a
we
Watch
are.
out! I think the birds work for the bourgeoisie.
If one of them poops on my head, I swear I will kill them immediately.
That's fair. He goes, that's their people.
No, they are not. Clearly,
Do
they
you
are.
suffer when people poop on you?
That's a fair point, Master
If
Goblin.
someone,
Yeah.
if someone poops on me, I kill them. That's kind of just the law.
You see him just kind of like looking straight and continues
Bird-
walking.
Birdman-
His pace
Birdman
picks
or
up a little
no?
bit.
That's just how. I treat everyone equally.
Okay.
Wrong me and die.
They're all equally likely to die.
Yeah.
Equal opportunity murder.
Exactly.
I don't discriminate. I kill everyone, even children.
I don't want to think about that.
Bringing it back, keeping it relevant.
That's what they call a callback.
As long as this
Why
has
am I
become
suddenly
the
so bright?
ongoing bit. Well, we'll see
Anyway.
what happens. The night is young.
So library.
Slowly, you make your way towards this strange kind of spiral building, maybe 3 stories tall, but quite large. Thomas kind of winds around a hall, down one long outcropping of this spirally, just cube of a building. Almost like if you took a Rubik's Cube and just kind of spiraled it a bunch. He kind of goes up to the door and has to reach up to the knocker, and a door opens. A very old looking elf. Drow. Yes. Hi. Greetings, Master. He seems a little put off. He didn't expect whoever this is to answer the door. Some of the named ones have come to Jarl Twiceune have come to peruse the libraries, and of course we have Lord Arthalos, the Cold, has also come. May we enter? Yes, of course. And he opens up the door a bit, and the party begins kind of siphoning in, but the master, he puts up his hand to Farron and goes, I'm afraid dogs are not allowed within the archives.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It is indeed.
She's gonna look down at Tokyo and gauge whether or not he's gonna willingly go into the Pokeball.
Make an animal handling, if you want to try to convince him.
I mean, we could just head on to the end, let the readers do the reading.
That's true.
I don't know if you
Or
want to look
adding-
anything up, but I'm gonna find a corner and nap. Like, I got nothing for here.
Got 24.
24. Okay. If you choose to take that path, you may. As Zaz says this, he goes. Thomas goes, yes, I can take you to the White Cheshire, or if it's not of your like, I can bring you to somewhere more rustic, maybe. But I am happy to help you find your room and board while the others do their research. As you kind of just keep staring at him, he just kind of stumbles to a halt, realizing he's just saying all the wrong things.
What do you mean rustic?
Rural! A different aesthetic, perhaps. I'm not sure what your tastes are.
Hey,
Sir.
Thomas, I'm gonna give you some advice. Never miss an opportunity. So get ready to censor. To shut the up.
Noted!
Nah, it's fine. I'm just messing with you. I don't care.
Oh,
It's true. I don't think I'm gonna fit in at the White Cheshire. I mean, I'll go. I don't care, but
I've changed one of my spells from Swordburst to Message, so I just message Zaz and I go, I think it'd be funny if you pissed everybody off at the White Cheshire, or whatever it's called.
that's not a very good way to stay low profile. I kind of stand out.
But it'd be funny though.
I mean, sure, but
okay. So, Farron, are you going with Zaz, or are you going with the three inquisitive minds of the party?
Farron's gonna go with Zaz,
Okay.
and then she's gonna ask Thomas for a list of the taverns in the town, so
Okay.
she can start scoping out.
Absolutely. And he starts walking off with the two of you, going on about the various taverns within the outer ring and the inner. Excuse me. The other three, the master turns to them and goes, my name is Warson. Master Warson. I run this branch of the Arcanum. He does not seem to recognize Styx or Ziller.
Hi.
Indeed, you two have never met him before either.
Ziller O'Crack, graduate of interpretive dance at the Arcanum.
Really?
Yes.
He kind of...
Why are you surprised?
Why is Jared giving us this view?
Yum.
Go Jira. That derailed me completely. I just many graduates tend to pursue loftier positions than adventuring tends to give them. He seems to have kind of a distaste for the graduates who go on into the adventuring, even though that is one of the prestigious positions that you are able to go on for. And instead, he's kind of just looking down on you a little bit.
Ziller's just gonna say, I was like, I considered going into research, but I was not very fond of the 4-foot pole that they shove up your ass when you stick your head in a book.
He does.
Anyway,
like
if you could show me to the 3rd level spell section, I'll happily go and research with my lower level abilities.
I would like to look at him with my good eyes.
You pull out the crystal ball and start looking at him, and you see that you watch as he glances up at the headband of intellect and goes, "Oh, you got rid of the headband of intellect. I apologize."
No, I still have it. I
you
still have
do.
it.
He looks up at your headband of intellect and goes, "This way." And he walks off.
I like snap it like every 5 seconds just to annoy him with the sound.
You
of
watch
it.
him every time you do it get a little more hunched, and his shoulders get a little more tense.
Yes.
How's he look to my good eyes?
He looks like him.
All right, we'll kill
He
him
look-
and then replace him with a changeling.
He looks like Orson.
Wars. I didn't mean to do that.
Man,
And now you know why I had to change my camera.
he looks worse than for wear, doesn't he?
Okay.
So,
he's Orson to Arthalos now.
Posture check. Thank you, George. I almost said Geo and then realized it was just George Foley. Okay. We're going to go to our actual break, a quick one, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back in it. So, the three of you find yourself in a large spiral library. It looks like the floor is a lecture hall of some kind, and multiple staircases kind of twining around thousands of books. You can see that every now and then at a bookshelf it'll go into a hallway, and you got rows and rows and rows past that. But if you want to go up or down a floor, you got to come to the center, unless some of you can fly, but that's beside the point.
He can fly, he can fly, he can fly.
The master kind of, don't fold any pages, please, and turns and walks away.
I grab the closest book.
Okay. It is a biopsy on dragons.
I turn to page. How many pages are in it?
It's a thick book.
Are they numbered?
No.
I count out
Okay.
420 pages.
Okay. So what's everyone else doing that while he's like,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm slowly slipping into the accent.
I'm gonna browse around for any books on the one thing that you said that I should be looking for. But I forgot.
history on the Jarl's and Goran's expeditions.
That one.
All right, you find a cute little redhead halfling who happily directs you, very sunnily but in a hushed tone, to the 4th floor. So you head up that way. Ziller.
I'm looking for the spells section, third
Down
level
on the first
spells.
floor.
I'm looking for anything with Glyph of Warding, and then I'm gonna look for anything on architecture within the city.
Okay, so you get to the 1st floor, and after some directions from the same individual, her name is Mary, you do find a scroll of the Glyph of Warding. You kind of unravel it and kind of start reading it.
All right. I go to Styx and I go, hey Styx, can you copy this down for me?
329, 330.
Make your quill do it. Your quill can do it for you.
I tell the quill that you killed my quill.
No, that was not your quill.
Indeed, it could have been.
Your quill.
All right, now I'm gonna go look for architecture while that's copying down, and I'll subtract 50 gold from me.
Okay. So you begin going. So you go along. Styx continuing. Is Styx going with you?
No, I'm counting to 400.
Okay, cool. You find a subset where it goes underground. And after kind of checking out the other levels, none of them are labeled architecture of any kind, but you do see it says staff only. It does go down and you can see more books.
I'm gonna investigate this door to see if there's any like traps of any kind set on
Make an
them.
investigation.
God! Oh, natural 20 plus 9, that's a 29.
It is trapped.
Mhm.
Power word stun.
That's not real.
That is real.
It's a 7th level spell or is it like by rune? By glyph?
It is by rune. It looks like the sigil that the members of the Arcanum in this branch have can be pressed up against the rune, and if the rune is broken directly after, the spell will not go off. It's a small little, but it does reach
Okay.
up. I'm sorry, I say it's small, but it
It reaches up quite
yeah,
high.
yeah. An acrobatics check, you'd be able to. Well, first is stealth. This place is full of people. An acrobatics check can get you over the door. You got plenty of shelves to put your feet up on.
I'm going to make a stealth check,
Okay.
adding an ambush dice
Oh.
from Battlemaster.
Is that applicable?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You can add that to initiative or stealth checks.
Nice.
That is delightful. Ooh, that's not gonna be enough. Probably 15.
15. So you get 1 foot up on the shelf, and one of the books gets knocked onto the floor.
I hastily pick it up and start reading it. And like, yes, this is what I was looking for.
All right. It's about berries.
I need to get through this door, but I take the book and I put it in my bag and look around to see if anyone else is watching me.
You do note that one individual, kind of this older gentleman with his eyes all big from his spectacles, is kind of peering at you from his desk that he's scribing something and kind of squinting at you, being near the door you're not supposed to be near.
I give him a wave. And I get back to going and I start mouthing out the words berries. And then I'm gonna sneak behind a cupboard.
He's still looking at you.
I'm gonna sneak behind a cupboard, and then I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Okay, you cast invisibility on yourself. Styx, you hear just a "excuse me."
I
You
look down.
Hi there. My name's Mary. We have welcome to the library, but you're not allowed to be copying the books. I see you're copying the books. You can't be doing that. It's against the rules.
I'm not copying it. What are you talking about?
You've got your magic quill copying it.
That is not mine.
Yeah, I don't believe you. If you don't
I
stop,
don't
I'm afraid
believe
I'm
it,
gonna
thank you.
have to go and get the police and force of this region. Please, I don't want any trouble.
Styx turns to the quill and says, "Stop it," but it doesn't stop.
Okay.
And he's like, "It won't listen."
All right. Well, kind of pulls out a scroll, starts unraveling it. So this isn't yours.
You read my Miranda rights?
No, she's about to. You look down and you see, dispel magic.
Oh, another quill dead.
She doesn't believe that it's not your quill, and so she's like getting ready to do it, but like just kind of not being a dick about it, waiting
Not
for
even
you
a
to like cut it
deception
out.
check.
Yeah, it didn't even let me try.
That's true.
What could I do here?
Do you
I mean,
wanna-
it's -1. I mean, I'll roll it.
All right, yeah, roll it.
13 minus 1, 12.
12. Yeah, she doesn't believe you.
Yeah, I don't believe me. Let's go look at this.
All right, she casts dispel magic. The
I
quill.
counterspell it.
I mean,
All right.
And then the quill stops writing. Floats away. Disheveled.
She looks around. No one else seems to be watching. She goes, "What you got in your pockets, young man?"
I pull out a berry.
She takes the berry. She casts identify. Did you
Berry.
just hand me a berry? Just a berry?
What
What you got? How much money you got on you, or I'm gonna call for the gods.
Corruption! Corruption! in the
This is
library!
America.
This is America.
This is America.
Don't
Is
catch-
this the
don't catch you
library
quilling on.
police? There's the library police up in here.
What floor is he on right now?
He is on
Hell.
the second floor.
Okay.
This
How
is
long
this
does
is happening.
spell-
Just you don't know about it.
Yeah.
Can I like size her up? Like, what does this person look like?
She looks to be a member of the Arcanum. You're not sure of what rank or level. She did cast Identify, but that's like a 3rd level spell. So you have no idea. Make an insight check.
Okay.
This is America. Pay me and do what you want.
Insight, you say?
I do say.
12.
12. She doesn't seem to want any trouble, but she's definitely enjoying. It seems almost flirtatious, but she is in fact shaking you down.
How do you flirtatiously shake someone down?
TikTok seems very capable.
It's more for her than for you. It's more for her than for you, I do say.
Call for Ziller. I'll
She's
seduce
getting a
her.
kick out of this tall adventurer that
Call
she's.
for Arthalos. He'll dominate her mind and tell her to go away.
I have suggestion prepped, and I also have modify memory prepped.
Yeah.
Hurry up and
I
make a
think-
decision.
I suggest you piss off.
How much money you got on you?
Oh, Styx has like big
Aries.
money.
Give her
And
some money.
berries. I don't want to give her no money. She's being a butt. I kind of want to turn into a cloud and just be like, haha, get farted on.
Is that
So-
what you say?
Just put the book in your bag and then gaseous form.
So,
Wait,
Uh,
wait.
real quick. No, hang on. While you decide how you want to play that, we're going to go over to Ziller. Ziller. You're invisible. I assume you make your acrobatics check.
Yes.
What you got?
Is there anything I can do to help myself with this?
Whilst invisible? You've already done it.
Okay. That is an 18?
Yeah. You get 1 foot up, other foot, and your little half tuck action, and you land on your feet. You listen. You don't hear anything. You see the glow of weir lights descending into a basement of some kind.
All right. I'm gonna keep walking down. Taco, you sent that to me.
I
Okay.
know, because you're
Okay.
invisible.
So I'm gonna look for building stuff. I'm gonna look for stuff on the walls.
Okay.
And
Make an investigation.
that is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. So so what was the other thing you were looking for, real quick?
So I'm looking for stuff on the walls and notable structures.
Okay. You begin going down and you kind of move. This place is surprisingly larger than you thought. You see other classrooms. It looks like there's no living quarters. This is primarily so kind of like elite classes for, where they need to practice secret stuff that not everyone can just see. Couple of labs and stuff like that. And a couple of vaults, but just books everywhere. You have to kind of like as librarians walk by, the occasional guard or adventurer or nobleman. At one point a couple goes by and it looks like they're just kind of sneaking around on a little date. But no longer big open areas, a lot of tight halls that seem to just continue winding and winding. Eventually you find a boom, architectural history. And you kind of wait, you listen, you open the door, and you're in kind of a dustier room that's not often used. You do see one librarian just kind of snoozing. The only thing really of interest is that this room is pretty cold.
Could I make it any sort of check to deduce where that's from, like an investigation?
Sure.
Arcana?
Sure.
Okay, I rolled like ass on Monday, and now I'm rolling great. This is a 29.
Nice. There is one other individual farther in the back, kind of in the shadows a little bit, who kind of gives off this cold. As you kind of walk in, you see you kind of note it. You also note the shelf on the other side of the room from this individual that you need. But as you cross over to that shelf, you realize the individual on the sleeping individual at the desk is actually dead or asleep magically. Whatever it is, he's unconscious. As the individual turns and notices you, the one that's emanating cold, you vaguely recognize him. He's wrong and warped in some way. He's got almost this pseudo gaseous form, the big robe kind of low over his eyes, and kind of this, instead of a beard, kind of this billowing, almost snow-like effect that drifts off. And he smiles. The blackened teeth. He kind of steps forward. I know you. I did not expect you to be here. This might be meant to be. And he extends this bony, almost, his skin almost clear. And he extends it like this, almost, like as if you were to take it.
I should have you know that if you try to kill me, it is by law that I must kill you too.
And then I just take his hand.
Take his
gently.
hand. And he kisses it. Cold. I am Ghost.
Ghost?
Do you know me? Make a history check.
Maybe? I studied a lot in this history course, man. Let me back.
Yeah, I feel like it's the only class you took.
It's dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah. Oh, 21, actually. 21.
This is the old student of the old court wizard who
Old-
was disgraced.
It's Osiric's.
It's Osric's pseudo son that went evil, experimenting with the black ice. You see him, he has multiple books kind of tucked away. Some that he already had on him wrapped in leather, maybe spell books. And he goes, I do believe this meeting has been long in coming. I have kept close eyes on you.
Oh, that's fair. What do you plan on doing? Cause, look, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm in no position to fight you. The fact you can see me right now kind of puts me on the defensive. So if our goals line up, like that's awesome, and we can just work together and just like pretend that this never happened. It'll be like an accident. A happy accident? Does that sound like your style?
He looks down at the individual who is either unconscious or dead and goes, I like that.
Cool. So, here's what I'm thinking. So, I work for someone, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the elitism of this city. I have a feeling you might not like it that much either.
Don't like them barring my way.
Cool.
Secrets kept.
Well, you know, that's kind of like what I'm after. I want to blow up the walls.
You blow up the walls.
Yeah. And to do that, I want to place several glyphs of warding on load-bearing pillars. And then when I'm far away, I snap my fingers and they go kaboom boom. And down the ivory wall comes.
Love it.
Only problem, I'm short on funds. Glyphs of warding cost 200 gold each. I have enough for 2. I don't know how many walls we can blow up with that.
Make a persuasion check.
Do I have proficiency? I don't think I have proficiencies in this. I don't. That's a 16.
He goes, why not ask your lord, Duke?
kind of like them not knowing.
Our little secret then. I have a dummy account.
And he literally writes you a check, a promissory note, if you will, folds it up, blows on it, and you watch a seal kind of form and hands it to you.
If anyone else breaks this seal, it'll go poorly.
I'm good at secrets.
And I'm just gonna place that in my bag. I'm gonna go.
So, if you want other things that you can do, perhaps to aid our little quest together for this time, if you can help me get out of here without anybody knowing, with this book in hand, and with whatever's going on with the right, I need to make sure that that glyph of warding spell gets copied into my spell book. That's it. If you can help me with that.
Give me the book.
The book is with a friend currently.
I will do what I can.
Oh, and this is nice. You know, we should work together more.
He deftly hands you a sending stone.
This is not for you. This is for Arthalos. He is who I wish to speak with.
Why do you wish to speak with Arthalos? I'm his duke. I am in charge of making sure that there's no ill will.
No ill will. I think he and I have vested interest in the true ice. I have much that he might be willing to learn. In turn, maybe he can do a few favors for me.
Okay.
His moon rises. A powerful ally to have, I think.
Yeah. He's very strong, very good guy. So, question, I do know who you are. I haven't heard great things about you.
I haven't heard great things about you, Monkey Paw.
Fair point.
Or that of your lord, and how he is not above dipping his hands into the
He doesn't wipe his own ass with his hands. He uses toilet paper like everyone else.
I will not be able to remain in this form long.
All right.
I've only newly acquired the ability to risk myself.
Well, in that case, I won't keep you. I will leave here. And thank you for the assistance.
Tell Thude I sent.
And he dissipates. The cold blasts through you, and you watch as this almost imperceptible drift of snow passes through the door. The most disturbing thing of that is that you did not hear him cast any verbal components for that.
Sorcerer. Subtle spell.
It's actually 100% what it was. Good job.
He's like, wow, I've seen Outlaws do that so many times.
Sorcerer. Subtle spell. Good to know. Okay. Ziller's like, with this meeting, he's gonna be like, okay. And then I'm gonna steal a quill from a desk nearby.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna start making my way back out of here.
Okay.
As quickly and quietly as I can.
Okay. You do note that the individual is dead.
Are his eyes open?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna close the door.
Okay. You begin making your way back towards the upper floors. Okay. So,
And I have the architecture books. now as
yes,
well?
you have the ones of the walls,
All right, that sounds good to me.
specifically the inner walls and the outer walls. Okay. Arthalos,
Yes.
you do find books pertaining to Jarl Gorin's various adventures, but they're more in almost fable and story and song. You do find a compendium, so it's like all the Jarls of this bloodline. And the farther back in the bloodline you go, the more extravagant and potentially fictitious they become. Make a investigation check as you begin flipping through various writings.
That's a 3.
Oof. Okay.
Oh, I give myself. Oh no, guidance isn't gonna help. Oh wait, no, wait. I have divine something or other, so I can use a sorcery point to reroll an ability check. That is an 18.
18. Okay. You find the story. It's more of a song or a poem about how Jarl Gorin perceived how the Aurora Borealis was missing the color red. And he went forth with his detingent of his closest named ones, his most powerful, and slew Jarl Talonval, the Lightbringer, and how when he returned, the red returned to the Southern Lights. It goes on to wax eloquent about the fight and the battle, which Farron knows to be more of a he showed up after having fought his way into the keep, and the Jarl was in this state of corrupt and like he was very clouded over under the influence of the Thorned Lord, I forget.
Right, yeah.
And
Very much
he
like
just
Theoden Wormton's
easily
situation.
slew him. Yeah. But the battle is legendary in this thing. The only real information you're getting is that the red was gone. He was slain. The red returned. So what you're kind of glimmering is that he did not lose his abilities as the Lightbringer, but they did change in some way now.
So like, the red wasn't always gone, but then he noticed it, and then
Yeah. So Jarl Gorin, knew and was perceiving that he was evil, but he acted when it turned red, or when red disappeared from the Aurora Borealis. And the Lightbringer was this famed warrior, this person who wielded the Southern Lights and brought death to his enemies, and all that, of course.
right.
Zaz knows a thing or two about that. About stories growing a little out of hand over time as they're retold and retold and retold. Speaking of Zaz, the two of you, after a couple of different inns, find yourself in the outer ring. Actually, I'm sorry, I gotta back up. The two of you get to one of the many gates leading to the outer ring, and Thomas goes, "Well, I'm afraid this is as far as I'm allowed to go." And he kind of points out the direction on the map to Farron and Zaz to the nearby inn that he thinks after 6 or 7 inns that were kind of like a little too posh for the two of you's taste. Unless you guys were going for the Pale Cheshire, which I believe you weren't. Because you A, didn't want to stand out, B, I forget, am I on point here? Or are we going for the finer things?
I mean, I don't think the actual inn itself really mattered.
You were going for low
think-
profile, I believe.
kind of thought the idea was to go do some recon.
Yeah, I was asking
Okay.
Thomas for taverns to look.
So
Information.
after getting sorry, let me rephrase this. After seeing multiple different inns throughout the inner ring, you begin making your way towards the outer ring. But Thomas does not seem like he is allowed. He physically could, but he is not allowed to go in to the outer rings. Looking into the outer rings from the double gates, it is a bit different. You see hundreds of people just constantly shoveling snow. And you can see various people, scooping it up, putting it into wagons and shipping it out. It seems like most of the people that are brought in for the winter are put to work shoveling the snow from the city. And that's kind of how they're keeping them occupied. The buildings get much less ornate, a lot more ramshackle. Not ramshackle, but more to what you're used to seeing, where it's stone, maybe some thatch roofs, and it's very crowded, very, very crowded. Even with 8 miles worth of room to work with. You see a much stronger presence of the policing force.
Do you have a good likeness or something? I assume, kind of looking around for your brother, huh? See if he maybe
Yes.
passed through.
I was told that the changeling saw him in a tavern. But which one, I don't know. I do not know. I'm just
So
gonna have
what
to
you
ask
need
around.
to do is you need to find where that village, the village of people who moved for the winter to this area, you need to find where they are and start asking them some questions. Which would be in the outer ring. So the two of you leave Thomas behind and begin heading towards a nearby inn. Stepping into the nearby inn, you begin wedging your way through and start kind of getting the vibe of the people around you. The two of you kind of settling into a booth. It seems that these individuals, make perception checks, the two of you. Sticks, I have not forgotten you. We'll get to you in a second.
I forgot me.
Don't do that. He just dissipates.
16.
Okay.
11.
Okay. It seems that these people are displaced from the Jarl city-state that went down in the mines of the north. Which means they've been in this city for some time, but have not been allowed to kind of break out and become normal members of this city, of this kingdom. They're still seen as kind of refugees, even after roughly, half a year's worth of time having passed. So kind of a dispassionate crowd. Clothes kind of frayed. In this case, mostly gnomes. Couple of dwarves. The innkeep, he looks like he owns the place. The bartender looks like he owns the place. And he's pouring out drinks and kind of listening to people bemoan their situation. Random inspiration point, let's go. And it looks like he's just kind of putting up with it. This is what he's used to, but they're paying customers. You have an individual playing a harmonica in one corner by a blazing fire. For what it's worth, they seem well fed. Jarl Goran has not forgotten them. He simply does not necessarily... you're not sure what his angle is, if I'm being honest. You see a couple of pigs on roasts.
Do you You happen to remember what the name of the village was? Where they saw him?
I don't think I gave it a name.
No, I didn't get a name. I just got a location.
Well, then I guess the first order of business is to find that name.
I'm writing a name now.
You might
Honestly,
have
we're
to
just
flag
gonna
'em
call it
down.
Lakeside.
I don't want to start any fights,
Don't plan to get in any.
but if we do, I'll finish it. That's why I'm here.
Tokyo kind of under the table leans up against the legs of Farron, kind of looking out distrustfully.
Farron's gonna approach the barkeep,
Okay.
and ask, excuse me, I have a question.
He turns and looks at you. Make a perception check.
At 15.
15. You can't help but notice a profound likeness to Jarl Twicehewn. We're gonna cut there real quick. Sticks, you've had a little bit of time to chew on how you want to play this.
I look around to see if I notice any floating quills.
You see one. The master has moved to his desk where he seems to be preparing his notes for a lecture of some kind. Down on the bottom floor, you're on the second floor. And it looks like it's constantly just writing the notes over and over again so that it can be handed out to the students.
How far away is Offbeat?
You don't know, he's invisible.
Heck.
However, I would like to say that I would be going back there, and should I get back there, I would like to draw a peepee on the face of the person Styx is talking to with a quill.
You a lot of time has passed with you. We're still kind of in the moment with you would still be
Okay.
down there.
I'm just
Okay.
That's just what I'm saying is gonna happen.
It's not if, it's when.
All right, cool. I'm polymorphing the lady.
Counterspell.
Counterspell. We went over this. They both fizzle.
What do you
turning
call
into
him?
a
Well,
turtle.
I roll. Yeah, what's the
Yeah.
roll?
She needs a wisdom of 17. Make her a red-footed tortoise, a little baby one. I have a link.
She looks
for
at you
chat.
and you son of a, and turns into a little a red-footed tortoise. Kind of looks up
If
at
you
you.
want to see what she looks like, click the link.
I want to see what she looks like. Oh! She starts trying to get away.
All right, so that's 3 third-level spell slots and a 4th level.
Jeez.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I look around for my friends.
All
I'm
right.
holding the tortoise.
You pick up the tortoise. You've kidnapped a student of the Arcanum.
It's a great learning experience.
Yeah. Do I see anyone else in here with me?
At this time, Arthalos, you kind of turn a corner, and you see him holding a small little turtle. You have
Oh,
the
that's
book.
nice. Was I able to find anything on just the heart of the mountain in general?
No,
Okay.
Oh, did I get to page 420?
you did,
I dog-ear the page.
Nice.
bastard.
Yes.
Anarchy!
The college student is like, "How dare you!"
I'll teach them to be pretentious.
I'm serving food in this moment.
Okay.
Where'd this come from?
The tortoise or the tortoise or the book?
The tortoise.
This is what was her name? I have
Mary.
forgotten already.
Mary,
It was unimportant.
Oh, it's a
But-
person.
Mary helped you find
Indeed.
your spot and was very kind until someone started breaking the rules, and then she tried. Yeah, everybody
The
knows.
rules
what
are
happened.
the rules are stupid. So
It was a red-headed halfling that came up to me and told me that I could not copy the books. And then she tried to take money from me because she was being a butt. So I
That's
turned her
so-
into a tortoise.
I'm so proud of you.
She's very cute though, look at her.
She's adorable.
I know!
The the tortoise is gonna try to start. It just starts like nipping at your hand, just like trying to bite down real hard.
I put
Can-
the tortoise
can it
like in one of the
understand?
pockets of my cloak.
If I remember correctly, polymorph, your intelligence stays the same.
Yeah. Are
So
there
she
any books
knows.
that you want?
Yeah. What?
Are there any books that you are like wanting to grab?
Oh, I got this one.
I take it.
All right.
Where is dealer?
I'm not sure. He.
I'll go ahead and say he's gotten
disappeared
to
a
you at
while
this
ago.
point.
Okay.
I'll still be invisible because I'm trying to play a prank.
Okay.
Do I see that Styx has a tortoise?
Sure.
Okay.
You watch me put it in my pocket.
Oh. Why is there a tortoise?
Oh, that's
I'm-
Mary.
That's Mary?
I
Yeah.
thought you were invisible. Why are we?
I
just
am invisible.
Why are we just accepting that this disembodied
But-
voice is
It's
happening?
it's
But-
monkey paw.
Yeah, like Arthlos knows the voice at this point.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah,
That's
it's Mary.
fair.
Hmm. Do we want to turn them back into a person, or are we keeping them as a tortoise?
I mean, it'll
Hey,
happen
for a
eventually.
moment, they will. Yeah. For now, they are tortoise.
Oh, okay.
It'll wear off
Do
eventually.
you have anything that you want me to get out of here?
Is the spell done yet?
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. I'd call my quill back over and have it start doing the thing again.
Oh, sorry. The intelligence does not remain. She just thinks she's a turtle.
Nice.
Okay, I hold up the turtle and have it stare at the quill copying the spell into the book.
Look at it. Tortoise is uncomprehending.
Tortoise says, "I am tortoise."
Tortoise goes.
Give me.
Hmm,
Well,
Yeah, no.
maybe not now.
I've
I
done
don't
my
know. I
research.
don't know what sound tortoises make.
No,
That's
Oh,
the
you-
sex noise.
You made a
That's a
sex
specific-
sound.
That's
Oh.
a specific sound.
That's the thing.
That's right.
They-
Moving
The
right
regu-
along.
The regular sound was just
noise.
tortoise. Squirtle, squirtle, squirtle.
Man,
All right.
Mary,
Anyway,
Mary.
my apologies, chat.
Thank you.
so
Moving right along.
I'm waiting.
you're batting 1,000 tonight, buddy.
Thanks, bud. Honestly, my low point was naming the dude Thomas.
Are you
It's
sure
not
it wasn't
this.
Keep Coccyx?
I didn't
That was
do that.
us.
That was
That
y'all.
was us.
That was,
That
true,
was
that's
you,
true.
dingnuts.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, so we've got Mary, we got books, you got a copied spell.
Yep.
Give
Give me the books we want to take.
you the books? Why?
I'm going
The
to-
lecture begins, and there seems to be a while you're handing over the books to, I mean, assuming you are,
If you want to.
he probably doesn't share the books, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm
because
not
they're-
sharing. I'm not gonna share the books actually.
Okay.
My mods
Yeah.
are doing stuff. I'm getting I'm seeing these notifications, mods.
I'm not. There was no
Um,
reason for me to keep the book I had secret, right? It was just
not you, but
okay. I didn't think so.
yeah, not you. I mean, you can if you want. It seems an individual is brought out from the basement who is some kind of individual writhing, and just like feral and strapped to a board, and they put him down, and the lecture begins. And as you guys are kind of making your way out, you hear that he's like starts talking about how the soul of this individual is gone, and how this seems to be happening all over. It's small cases for now, but the discovery Kjol-wide is that revivification no longer works. They are returned as vegetables, and sometimes they're returned as brain dead, and sometimes feral.
Do we want to tell them why?
No.
That's just what you guys hear as you begin heading out. As you guys leave, Thomas.
Guys, we're smarter than the Arcanum.
We've known this for a long time, says Ziller, proudly sitting on his interpretive dance degree
Like,
and
get-
his history minor.
Get with the times, Arcanum. This is old news. Jeez.
It's new news. It's like 3
And
days
they
old.
look,
It's like
they
3
look
days
down
old.
at the
Damn.
they look down at the adventurers for
We're going on
find
an
stuff out
adventure and
first.
discovering real world knowledge. Is Mary still a turtle?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
She
unless
will be
someone
for, like,
does
the next
damage to
hour.
her. Yeah.
Can we like
Enough to kill a turtle. No, stop it.
we should leave her in the library at least.
No.
Sticks.
The dealer.
If she gets cold, she's going to die.
That is
And
a
then she will
turtle.
turn back into a human.
This is true.
It's a
Halfling.
we are. This is kidnapping.
Yeah,
That
I
is
know.
the point.
I know my moral compass doesn't point north.
I'm already
like, at
being
all,
watched. I
but
cannot afford
I'm
to
kind of
be-
with
you
I'm
kidnap
kind
her?
of with Ziller on this one. I don't think we should take the.
If you don't return her, I will blast the portal. And I don't care if you get caught in it.
Like the last thing we need right now is the.
We
bird
don't need the
boys on our
bourgeoisie
tails.
birds
Yes.
coming down on us, okay? Do you want to
Okay,
deal with
hold
them?
on, hold on, let me try one thing. I cast gaseous form while the turtle's in my pocket.
It falls on its shell. and is-
Counterspell.
And okay, never mind.
Well, I mean, okay. Well, I was gonna see if the turtle would merge into me as gas,
Oh.
or if the turtle would fall, because I was carrying it.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
sorry,
I
but
don't
that's-
have
but it's a
counterspell
living thing.
prepared. Never mind, I can't do that.
Okay, you
Damn it.
turn into a gaseous form. And this is a person or a creature. I don't believe a creature would turn into gaseous form with you, so it falls on its shell and is stuck, just kind of doing a wobble.
These both are concentration spells, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So Mary comes back.
Oh. She sits up and begins screaming. Cut.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary.
Oh no, we're gonna cut. We're gonna cut over to Farron.
Fix is a fart right now. He's floating away.
And I floated away. What can I do for you? It's an old man.
She's very taken back, but she like composes herself quickly. Do you know of anyone from a village that's on the far side of the lake below the Three Mountains?
Oh, lakeside, yeah. You got a map. You got a map?
I do.
He pulls it out. He goes, so, the map doesn't show this, but there's a whole district over here. Where I believe that some of them have taken residence. Anything else? Food or drink, maybe.
2 drinks and 2 meals for me and my friend, and as I'm saying this, I'm trying to make eye contact with Zaz.
Mm-hmm. Zaz is...
That is returns. Yeah, he's watching.
Right, well... He kind of does a little double take at Zaz. Yeah, he got nothing. That's a 3 on perception. He goes, yeah, right away. He turns and starts walking.
Baron's gonna approach Zaz. Her like surprised, nervous look comes back from seeing someone that looked like Twiceune.
What's up? What happened? I didn't catch it. What's the problem?
I think that's Twiceune's double.
A super rubber deck. See if I can.
Make it, yeah. As you kind of take some time and keep watching. You see him eventually turn around and start talking to some of the regulars. This place is called the Up Down, by the way.
What's my like? How confident do I feel that this is?
Make a perception check.
Is double? Yeah, I want a perception check, having known the Jarl fairly well. Wow, that's garbage. 9.
You know him pretty well. Same eyes, same isms. He's got the same kind of side squint as he leans in, like he's trying to listen. He's got the same. He does even up on the bar. He does the same like Jarl, sit. Even right down to the facial hair is very similar. Not as big and robust because he's a human, not a dwarf. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably him. I would certainly want to confirm.
Yes.
And I certainly don't feel great.
His son shows up and brings the drinks, almost to capitalize the moment. Maybe 13. Kind of scrawny. Brings some food over as well. Anything else I can get you? Are you guys adventurers?
Just like Ziller.
Thanks.
Alright. He leaves. Leaves the tab.
Does he look alarmingly like Thriceune?
No.
We have to be very careful about this. This
Yes.
can go very poorly. Seems like a nice guy, but orders are orders.
Unfortunately so.
So what'd you find out about the lake?
It's
The town.
the village is called Lakeside. He pointed out on a map where they are staying in the outer ring.
In town.
Mhm.
So we can go check him out.
Yes.
Nice.
The two of you have kind of a
Hailing food.
tense, not tense, but more quiet as you ponder the things that have been landed in your lap. All right, girl is screaming.
Hi. Stop screaming. First of all, it's very loud. Hey, why? What's that about? What's going on?
You hear the lecture outside and in the next room over stop.
What was that about?
She continues screaming for the guards. And then you all suddenly turn invisible. The two of you do. And and you hear Thomas pulling on Lord Arthalos's pants like, we gotta go.
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna cast banishment on Mary.
Okay. Okay.
I need a charisma saving throw.
That's a 2.
Hi, Mary.
Congratulations. You are now banished to a harmless demiplane. You are incapacitated.
You watch as a couple of librarians and students kind of start peering in, and multiple guards you hear land outside and barge in with long spears and kind of looking around. What's going on then? Yeah, visors down. And students start looking around. I don't know. Someone's calling for the guards. Well, spread out. And you see like 50 or so more individuals land down and begin fanning through the library. And general chaos ensues, and the three of you slowly make your way out. Mr. Fartcloud, are you leaving the building as well?
Yeah.
All right, it's safe to say that the Thomas pulls the two of you down an alleyway and goes,
Wait, I don't know.
He was
Ask the fart cloud.
What fart cloud? Oh my god, a cloud.
Styx is like pressing his fart cloud form super hard to the ground, so it just looks like the wisps that come off of like dry ice.
Okay.
On Halloween.
Just you hear Thomas go, oh, kind of back up a bit. Not my first time I've had to get a noble family out of trouble, let me tell you.
Well, we're
But
hardly
maybe don't
nobles.
piss off the Arcanum.
We are the Arcanum.
Then you should know better. And you hear like a.
Look, it's not my fault that Styx here
You're
all
just
of a
lucky
sudden
I got back in
out.
time.
Could you don't tell this to me? Tell this to little Mr. Fart Cloud here, who suddenly has a rebellious streak.
Starts
Claiming he can't
starts
die.
Kicking at the fart cloud. Just little puffs.
I just wanted to learn a spell, but this guy turned someone into a turtle.
Do they know your faces?
I don't know, maybe.
Come on out, fart cloud.
Poof.
And the invisibility goes down as he starts ushering the party down another alleyway.
Look, if you get me a disguise kit, I can make disguises for everyone. I'm proficient in that.
All right, hang on. And he starts kind of wiggling as he starts weaving through the city streets and side pockets. He eventually he looks over at Styx and goes, does she know your face?
Yes, but she does not know my name.
Okay, that's a start. That's good. He knocks on a door, and the
I told
bottom
her my
half
name was Ziller.
the bottom half of the door opens, and it's another what did I say? This was a gnome or a halfling?
No.
It was a gnome. Another gnome opens and goes, what is it, Thomas? We've got a code. We've got a code orange. All right, come in.
I was
the,
hoping for magenta.
and the upper half of the door
Fuchsia.
opens, and there's an older gnome lady and goes, come on. And the three of you it's a large family of gnomes all kind of sitting around having dinner. A bunch of kind of kiddos are looking over at you guys and goes, and he kind of goes, and they go back to their food, and you guys come into a back room. You have to stoop a little bit, and he starts opening up some cabinets. It seems like they're all just like kind of an Italian family, is that racist? Kind of just they're all just a lot of big families that are all very connected with each other and all kind of looking out for each other. And so he starts pulling down some stuff, and you see him kind of, you guys got any coin on you?
I have some.
Come on, I'm helping you out.
How much?
Just some
I hand him a
silver.
berry.
Here, take a gold.
All right, oh, thank you. All right, bet. Mom! What? Throws a gold at her. She catches it and goes, anything else you'll need? Food?
Disguises?
I've got that.
Little ones.
He
though,
starts pulling out the
little.
disguise kit and stuff like that. She goes, anything else? Seriously, thank you.
I don't know. I don't even know what's happening. We
All right,
just
sit
got
down.
ushered in here. Okay.
She quickly just starts handing you guys like it's food. It's not great food, but you're in the inner ring, so it's of good quality. The meat's not questionable at all. And you guys kind of all just start eating the food that she like starts insisting you eat because you gave her a gold. And soon after a little bit of awkward time, at one point one of the gnome kids is just like staring at the furball because he's so tall. Eventually
Can I put the child on my shoulders? Is there enough headroom?
the
for
mom
that?
is like, put him down.
I hand her a gold and then put the kid on my shoulder.
You okay, Johnny? Yeah, okay. All right. This is Johnny the 15th.
Fair.
Johnny Supreme.
Yeah, Jonathan. Eventually, you guys come back in, and he starts, and he hands out just some, he's made a rough assembly of disguise kits for you for Ziller.
All right, everybody. All right, here we're gonna start making disguises. Who does everyone want to be? Don't ask how I know all this. I can also forge documents should we need it.
Oh, good.
Do you want to be a different lord? I can make you a different lord now.
That might be someone off the radar. We don't want no one of note.
All right.
Oh my god, yeah, man.
Is if we gotta keep coccyx, there's gotta be a keep lower lumbar, right? That makes sense.
Wow. That's the only keep in the spine. That aside from Jarl Black Breath. Oh no, I'm sorry. Jarl. Isix?
Isix, probably.
Yeah, Jarl Isix. He's at the northern piece of the spine. So
All right,
that
we're
becomes
all
his
new
region.
named ones. I'm gonna start forging documents as part of my charlatan background.
Mhm.
As long as I've seen something before, I can forge it, as
Okay.
well as make disguises applicable. So I'm making us new named one names. I am the named one, Raccoon Tail.
Okay.
You are now Ikafar, the
Okay. Yeah. Of course.
Ikafar the Frosty, and
The warm.
Ikafar the Warm, and Styx, you are
River.
Branch the Alive.
Okay. Okay. I can
Branch
work
is
with
still
you.
going.
All right. And I will forge documents and make disguises, and just minor adjustments to our appearances. Like I usually give myself a big bushy mustache,
Okay.
and whatnot.
All right. He kind of one of the kids goes out. Clear. Come on, let's go.
All right.
I'm gonna take you to your friends. They're in the outer ring.
Okay. That's good to know.
A little bit of time passes, and 4 individuals, a gnome that you recognize as Thomas, and 3 individuals that what's your passive perception, Farron?
16.
16?
Yep.
How good are those disguises you got there?
I'm
Zaz is able to tell with his passive perception.
So let me just quickly check this feature. I don't use this is something I really didn't think would come up. Do you want me to make a roll? I would, because it's a disguise.
Like a performance check?
Performance check. Okay.
Oh boy.
Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand.
Arthlos was also using thaumaturgy to change the appearance of his eyes from their normal snake
Cool.
teeth to just regular.
That is
Either way,
a
it's a nat 20.
nat 20 sleight of hand with +7, so 27.
Nicely done. Yeah. The party does not recognize these 3 new strangers, though their names would give them away if they said them.
Psst, it's Raccoon Tail.
Wink.
Thomas kind of gets into the seat.
For the war.
Thomas gets into the seat next to Zaz and goes, "Oh, I'm not even supposed to be in the outer ring."
You had a rough day?
Yeah, these are your friends.
Who?
Well,
Yeah, I sit down next to Perrin and stick my hand out and go,
Oh,
"Hello,
Ikafar.
I'm Branch." Sticks. Still
That
going.
kind of trouble. What did you do?
Yes.
all right. Long story short, we got into the library. Apparently, studying there is illegal, as is taking notes. And
Copying spell scrolls from the library and stealing secrets. Yeah, no. Word that however you need to, my guy.
Yes, we shall be.
Wait, so you
and
went to a library and just did some studying and they chased you out?
and
tell
then
me you didn't
Styx
set
turned
anything on
someone into a
fire.
Styx turned someone into a turtle.
I
there
did
it
turn
is.
the nice
There it
lady
is.
into a turtle.
And then I banished her. She's probably back now.
The old double whammy.
She should be back. It only lasts a minute.
Unless she's not from this plane, then she's gone forever.
She's not from this plane. Anyway, now I had to whip up some sick ass disguises.
I mean, I couldn't even recognize this, so.
Right? Who would have thought taking makeup class as part of my interpretive dance class would come in this handy?
Stage makeup at its finest.
Stage makeup, man.
So here's the question:
It is
Is Styx
impressive.
still look like a furball?
Still a furbolg, but I've added like different colors iteration into like the more furry parts, and
Okay.
I've like added extra jowls, so he looks a little older. I've aged him up a bit.
Do I look older or do I look fatter?
Both.
He's got the
Why
dad.
not-
It
why not
sticks with a
both?
dad bod.
Sticks already had a dad bod. There's no way I imagine Sticks being cut.
I mean, y'all adventurers do a lot of walking, you know.
And all he eats is berries. Sticks is probably malnourished, come to think of it.
Yeah. Yes, but yeah. So, anyway, pretty sure the inner ring is corrupt.
No, bitch people.
Surprise.
Surprise, rich
Surely
people are
not.
corrupt. I know, right?
Wait, why do you say that?
Why?
Because one student tried to give you a little shakedown?
Nah, way too much police presence. There's no way
Ah.
those guys are all doing that for free. They're greasing palms on the side. There's no way, unless they're fascists.
Those are your two options.
Communism is fascist.
I know.
That's a different kind
I just
of
wanted to go
police
even
state.
even further.
That's a different kind of police state.
Mhm.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure there's corruption there, and they're all rich. And you don't get rich unless you're screwing someone. That's what Dad always used to say. Now that I think about it, he's kind of rich now. I wonder who he's screwing.
Your mother.
She's dead. I think.
Yeah, she's dead.
Oh, yeah, she's dead.
Too soon, Sticks. Too soon.
She died
His
giving
dad's
birth
not
to you.
even
We
real.
talked about this.
Oh, right, yeah, she died in labor. Really
So
rough.
It's been a very long time.
It's, no matter how long it gets, it's never long enough.
Raising.
I always kind of wondered, like, how good are you at disguises? Like, could you make a goblin not a goblin?
Give it a try.
I mean, he's a medium-sized creature. Can the disguise kit change race?
How
Uh,
easy would it be to walk through town? And not be a goblin?
This maybe disguise kit. Let me look what the disguise kit can do. So it's a pouch of cosmetics, hair dye, and small props to create disguises that change your physical appearance. Yeah. So I could potentially make you look like if you shrunk back down to small, I could potentially change you to look more like a gnome, or I could make you look like something else a little bit more. I don't know how drastic the change can be, but I could something within reason.
Man, we'll save it in the pocket for later.
I'm gonna attempt to make you look like a gnome, a very tall gnome.
Very tall gnome.
Can I roll for that? Permission to roll for that?
Sleight of hand.
All right.
Guidance.
Guidance. That is a 23.
You lean over the table and you start doing your thing, and this takes a good chunk of time. But seeing as his hood's up, it's mostly just his face. While you're doing that, the son comes up and he goes, "Oh, hi. What can I get you guys?"
Of a mead.
Mead right away. Writes it down.
I look at him. Does he look like anyone we know? No.
Just a lot of freckles. Looks a little pale.
I'll also take whatever's in the pot.
Right away.
Yeah. Speaking of that, pretty sure the bartender's
You're saying this in front of his son?
Quiet.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
pretty sure the bartender's the double.
Double? That's my dad. He's not a twin.
The bartender?
Yeah,
Your
that's my
dad.
Yeah.
The dwarf.
Yeah, he's a human.
The human.
Can I
I don't know,
see-
maybe I'm crazy. Maybe he doesn't look so much like the Jarl after all.
The Jarl?
What are you talking about? I'm just gonna like stand up and look over at him.
Make a perception check.
I'm not good at these. That's a 7.
The other two members of the party who haven't seen him yet can also
Can I
make a
also-
perception check. Yeah.
Please do. I have a 7.
Sir, I think you've had too much to drink, frankly. What big guy, what you need? Looking over the furball.
Nothing.
All right.
Wait, do you have water?
Yeah.
It's been so long.
Oh. Yeah, we got water.
I'll
16.
take one. One of those. Two of those.
All right. Anything else for you, miss? Sir? Who is... maybe some coffee?
What are you talking to me, kid? I'm
Yeah.
good.
All right.
I'm fine.
Ma'am?
Good as well. Thank
Alright.
you.
Okay. Anything for the dog?
A shot for the dog.
No.
Tokyo
Spider.
needs his liquor.
I like him. He's funny.
Do you have any
It's
extra
13.
bones?
Yeah, I'm sure we can scrummage it. He turns and
Thank
walks
you.
off. Arthlos, that is a strikingly similar wow.
Similar.
Similar individual to Twiceum. It's a human, not a dwarf. But same right down to the mannerisms, right down to the eyes, right down to the beard.
Well, looks like we got our man.
Is there any way we can verify?
Murder.
That's not.
Maybe.
That's not verifying.
I'm just gonna kind of get a little incense and just kind of pray to what's his name, Kellenball or whatever,
Jesus, pray to Jesus.
my god of death,
Mm-hmm.
and see if I can get some confirmation.
Okay. As you're doing that, the food is brought out. And when you finish your ritual, the incense goes out. In a ring of all the food and plates and drink, all of it rots, except the one closest to the bartender.
What?
What the hell?
What? What just happened?
Water can't rot. I just want to point that out.
It, yeah, that's fair. It does go stale.
I drink.
Yeah.
So that's our guy?
That's our guy.
And that's where we're going to pick up next episode. Guys, thank you for being here. This has been Kjol on the Long Shot Twitch stream. We got full episodes up on the YouTube, Jake and Feffers, and if you want to hang out with us in the Discord, link is in the description. I am Sir Feffers. I'm the DM of this motley crew. I'm also the DM of the Tuesday night crew, Terraform. Tune in then, same time, 8 p.m. EST. I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this goes. It did not go as I expected at all with the library, but I'm pretty excited to see how this pans out.